Hi all, I am Muhammad Wajid Puttalat Podiyagat. My ID number is 1945027. Here I am talking about economics, and my topics are banking regulation, international banking, and banking financialization and financial spillovers. Mainly in global banking has involved in considered by the advent of modern technologies and mobile transaction facilities. These advancements have essentially enabled the financial institutions across the globe to extend their financial services to different business and individuals. International trade scenario is a largely independent on the network of banks located in different countries. This intrabanks, interbanks communication, which is facilitated by SWIFT, SWIFT, has facilitated considerable numbers of small and medium-sized traders across the globe. However, integrated system needs to be based on well worked out framework or set of rules and regulations. International banking transactions are based on Basel norms. This has been determined by leaders of different nations and enable of streamlined international transactions. The material and methods of the banking regulations, as various secondary sources were used regarding these were collected from the authenticated sources. The data which was collected in these regards were analyzed using various research paradigms, which constituted the underpinning theories of research and a research design was formulated which allows for systematic and holistic analysis of data. The literatures collected from the works and miniature research was of utmost importance, which research endeavors provide us the groundwork. The groundwork for the various economic aspects, the theories incorporated in the research. The research timelines were important as they allowed development of a workable timetable. The mainly research method uses timeless version and allows development. The After all, the results of the banking regulations, they were collected, the data were usually adequately answered the research questions, and the results indicated that concepts such as financialization and financial spillovers are most important with regards to international banking. International bankings are mainly as now facing more problems as a financialization problems of spillovers. The international banking and by extension international trade It was traced that the international guidelines for banking transactions are intricately associated with these regulations. These regulations and minor changes in the same may have large implications in banking regulations. The Basel norms provide a basic framework which may be interpreted by different economies that suits their idiosyncrasical idiosyncrasical requirement. The average Gussie and Spelter were written this on 2019. In addition, impact of infraction noteworthy in banking transaction and economic performance of one nation often has large implications on the global economy. The acknowledgement of banking regulations, I would like to convey my heartfelt gratitude to my instructor and teacher who have helped us about university research. Further, I would further this. And the research in economics, the data which has collected were analyzed using various research parameters which constituted underpinning theories and a research design was formulated which allowed for a systematic and holistic analysis that the advancement has essentially enabled the financial institutions of across the global to extend financial services in different business and in internationally trade destinations are the largest independent on the network of located different countries which are interbank and communication in facilities. Mainly, and I am concluding my words to conclude, it can be said that various aspects pertaining to the international banking and economic have been adequately edited. In addition, this research has enabled it to increase personal knowledge regarding various concepts and theories of economics. This has been achieved by making use of available literature which were collected from the reliable sources. These data were collected from the reliable sources. It can be said that international trade is completely reliant on a streamlined banking system. Nowadays, international trade was mostly used on a streamlined banking system. Without the use of banking system, then framework, it has not possible to conduct international trade. This will be reflected on economics aspect various countries. This can be said in light of facts many economies were largely dependent on income from international trade. Research has enabled to increase personal knowledge regarding various concepts of theories of economics. As a, it has been achieved by making a fundamental research which has calculated resources. Therefore, it has impacted that various economic concepts such as financialization and financial spirit levels being understood and streamlined international banking system established and improved upon. I would like to convey my heartfelt gratitude to my instructor, have been helpful to support me immensely in this research endeavor, and thankful to my instructors and my referred things. I would further like to encourage contribution parents in such success this. Okay, thank you.